Hey everyone, I'm Toby from the ManaBar team. Today, I'm here to show you a bit the technical side of the ManaBar and the infrastructure we need to keep the PCs and consoles running. Because we thought it might be interesting to get a look up behind the curtain and see how everything works here. Short disclaimer, it's gonna be a bit techy, so if you have any questions, feel free to write them down in the comments. First off, let's start with the gaming PCs. Well, the PCs are just normal PCs. They have a RTX 2070 in them, they have an Intel i7 9700 and, 16 gigs of RAM. But there's something special about them. They don't have any SSD or hard disk in them. Well, how do we get Windows and games on them, you ask? Well, we have a server and network infrastructure. So, we have those small switches. Those small switches are each connected to 3 PCs, to a group of 3 PCs. And with 12 PCs in this room, this means we have 4 of those small switches. Those switches are then connected to PCs via Ethernet, just a 1 gig cable, and a fiber to the main switch. The main switch is then connected to the server, which we'll get back to later. But yeah, one thing we could do here is to upgrade all the PCs to have NICs in them that accept fiber directly, so a network card. And then we can directly connect to fiber to the PCs and have a faster throughput for the data. So let's go to the server room. Hey everyone, here we are in the heart of the ManaBar. Well, with that I don't mean the beer dispensers that bring the beer upstairs and, well, gives you awesome beer to drink. I also mean our server racks. They're here in the storage room, so sorry for the sound issues. Well, let's go in there. This is our main switching rack. Here most of the networking happens. Up here we have patch cables that are directly plugged into the walls of our 3 floors that we have, since we have many rooms. And those are then for Wi-Fi devices, for PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, that are plugged into the wall. And this goes through here to our main smaller switch, which is just a Netgear switch. We have some VLANs on there, we have some other devices on there that don't need much bandwidth, and also have a smaller Netgear switch, which we have for security cameras and also smaller devices. Those 2 switches are then connected to our MikroTik firewall, which just handles firewall things and is connected to the internet. Currently it only has 1 gig per second throughput, which is a problem for us since we have a new router. MikroTik CCR 2004 provided to us by Init7, thanks a lot. With this we have a Fiber 7 connection from them for 25 gigs per second, which the router then handles, and we have then for each of our PCs 1 gig up and down, and still some bandwidth over that we can give just to the other ports and give to the home. And well, you can also have the speed at home, so be sure to check init7.net, type in your address, check if your street or home already has fiber available, and yeah, it would be cool. And thanks a lot Init7 for the support. Below our new router, we have our old server. This old server handled before all of the games and the PCs that we had back there, and now it's just, I don't know, we have some VPNs on there, we have some other stuff on there. We could just install a microserver here, but we don't have it yet. Let's do that later. Since during COVID we upgraded to a new server, which is up there, which we're gonna look at now. 2019 we thought this switching rack, it'll hold forever, right? We won't need anything else, it will fit everything we need. It was wrong. Since we have this bad boy, and the server is way too heavy for the switching rack, and we didn't want that this switching rack crashes onto the beer up down here. So we came to the creative solution. We don't have much space. Let's put it up here in the air and build a small rack for it. Up here we have on the top of the server also a switch. The switch switches all of the PCs to the server. This server right here runs Proxmox, and also on Proxmox GGRock, GGRock VM. GGRock is a diskless boot system that we need for our PCs back there. that I talked about. This diskless boot system has Windows on it and the games, meaning when one of the PCs starts, it takes Windows off of here, starts it, and then when someone starts a game or something, it loads all the game data from this server to the PC and then runs it on the PC, on the RAM and the GPU and CPU of the PC itself. And when we make an update of the game, we make a write back onto the server, and then this server gives it to all the PCs. So we don't have to update each PC itself, we can just update one PC, write it back to the server gives it to all the PCs. As you can see up here, we have our main PC switch. This main PC switch switches to the left all the PCs together with the server. The server is here on a 40 gig direct access card to the server, and then connected to the other switches, which are then connected to the internet. We're planning to upgrade our gaming setups down here. The first steps are already done with the revamp of the space down here and the new router by Net7. The next steps will be that we'll build our own arcades and put them down here. So that's going to be fun. If you want to watch that, follow, subscribe, write a comment if you have any questions about our infrastructure or something else, and yeah, be sure to watch us and follow the journey of the Spark. I don't know, I'm a trend. Oh my god. Okay. The ice maker is really loud. If you want to check if you can ice maker.